Okay, so here's our example of a student. So we're going to create an HTML file here. Form pages. I'm sorry. We're going to add student. You note I didn't put HTML there. So I'm going to make this the add student page. So I want to change the title. I like when a page is as simple as this. I like to create my header. I like to keep it simple. But I like to, when a page is this simple, we want to make sure that it's obvious what this page is about. I don't know why it keeps doing that. We're going to have add student. We're going to create a form. We're going to go method. We're going to always beget until further notice. We want the action to be this page. Now watch what happens when I type action. We go ahead and going to say add, oops, sorry, I already screwed it up. Action equals, right? Add student. Oh, it automatically completed it earlier for me. And then we create the form. Get some space in there so that we can work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add the SID. We're going to add a name field. We're going to add a major field. And then we're going to add a GPA field. Okay. Pretty simple. We're going to need these to be separated by, I'm going to put a paragraph break after each one of these. So we can do that now. There's really no reason not to do that now. And let's go ahead and do our input fields. Input type. You see, it's trying to automatically complete it for me, which is sometimes good. Name equals, I'm going to say SID, and I'm done. Then, because I hate typing HTML text tags like this, I'm actually going to paste it, and I'm going to do the same for GPA, right? We're going to say GPA, right? And we're going to just have an input type, bang, bang, bang. So pretty simple. Major, on the other hand, we're going to do something a little bit more complex. We're going to go ahead and add a select. Select name equals major. Actually, I did this one lowercase. Let's actually make all these other ones lowercase. Either make them all lowercase, make them all uppercase, but it's really important to have them be consistent. Because when you go to work with these names matter, uppercase, lowercase, those things. So last thing you want to troubleshoot is you're getting an SID, but it's lowercase SID when you need it uppercase. So just be consistent and you never have to worry. So now we're going to do the options. And this is the one where I'm going to show you where the value can be different. So CS, and then we're going to say computer science. This is what the user is going to, oops, option. There we go. And I hate, I'm not joking. I really do hate typing same things over and over. So cybersecurity, IT, data analytics. Data analytics is about to change its name to data science, but it hasn't yet. So we're going to call it data analytics. Information technology. And that is spelled correctly, by the way, analytics. Cybersecurity, right? Right. Remember, we specify this as get, so it's going to make that what you call it. And then last but not least, we're going to put input type equals God, I'm farting. Brain farting. Input type is submit. And we're going to specify the value be add. And then I'm going to copy that because I'm lazy. And then I'm going to go ahead without putting any additional things. I'm going to change this to reset. And I'm going to say, and all this needs to be in the form. The submit needs to be in the same form as the values that you want to have displayed. Now, I actually was Googling to make sure I understood, I knew how to spell analytics. I was having trouble with that earlier. I don't know if this is running, so let's actually see if this is running. Um, output, it doesn't look like it's running. Oh, it is running. Okay, so we can do the localhost thing. Student, boom, it's running. So now we can go right, student index. And then of course I didn't unfortunately click a link here, but add student.html gives us our form page. You see you can click these guys and you have data analytics. Let's add an SID of 444, Michael Ruth, GPA of 4. Let's say add student, and you can see the question mark SID equals, that's what we entered in the SID field. At indicates that you're going from field to field. Name equals Michael plus Ruth, because Michael Ruth was in there. Major equals DA. Although I select data analytics, the option value was DA, and that's what gets sent. And of course, GPA is equal to 4, because that's what we entered. And that's why we use the get field for our form, just it makes it easier to do. We already taught you how to do links and so forth, so it's relatively easy to do. I'm just going to spend 5 seconds talking about this, and I'm going to talk about this in the next class, so you don't have to remember this. But this page I showed was the correct page. I was having trouble with my vision. I need to wear glasses, and I need to bring them to class. But this is the correct page. I'm going to make this link available in last week's or in Wednesday's folder, and we'll talk about it on Wednesday when we talk right before we talk about CSS. It is exactly what needs to be present. As you can see, pattern, and then you can see, for instance, optional elements. So it's, if you use pattern, it requires you to put reg expression in it, in a reg expression equals, and then you can set other things such as flags, groups, message, payload. Remember, message for every one of these is the message that happens if this is triggered, the message that it gets sent if this is triggered. But anyway, the point is I did show you the right page, unfortunately. So we actually did finish. I just wasn't able to see this clearly and explain the elements. So for example, min has a value, and you have to have the value in there. And then you can have an optional message. The message again is what you share, what is shared with the in the result, right? Indicates what is wrong with that particular field. And so that is that. But we'll go over that again on Wednesday as we talk about CSS. All right, have fun. You can now do part 2 of your homework. We still have to learn to do CSS, which is definitely a part of the homework, but we should be able to do that pretty easily. I'm going to share this week for October 17th. I'm going to share September 28th. I'm just going to rename the project. I'm actually going to make a copy of it, then rename the project so that I still have September 28th. But I'm going to go ahead and rename the project so October 17th so that you have it and you have all the information and all the things that we had. All right. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.